My favorite sports moment of all time also is my most memorable sports moment. It's when Germany beat Brazil 7-1 in the semifinals of the 2014 World Cup. To this day, I remember vividly what was going on, what I was doing, what was happening. I was at a friend's house, and it just didn't take long for the game to explode. I think by the 20th or 30th minute, it was already 5-0 to Germany. And at that time, I couldn't remember a game that had surpassed that many goals that fast. And it's also on the biggest stage, not just in soccer, but in the world of sports. And just the shots of the fans crying, the fans leaving. And to this day, the Brazilian national team and the Brazilian fans are haunted from that sort of a result. So that's the most memorable one for me.
God dang, this is gonna be tough. But Cleveland, this is for you. You down 3-1, you come back and you win. That's the most. It don't get no better than that, honestly. Nobody's ever done that in NBA history. And plus, LeBron averaged a 45 triple-double, 45-point triple-double. Kyrie averaged a double-double with 45 points too as well. You don't get no better than that.
For sure, when D-Wade threw up the oop and LeBron James dunked it, and you see Dwayne Wade run off and he's like that, and you got LeBron James behind him, for sure, hands down.
Definitely a hard question, but if I had to choose one, most recent one was LeBron getting the block on Iggy. That was probably one of my favorite moments of all time, and I keep rewatching it. I watch it like 6, 7 times, just that game alone, just because how iconic that moment was. So probably my favorite.
If I had to say one moment that was the biggest moment that I know of, it was the St. Louis Cardinals coming back in Game 6 against the Rangers in the World Series. I was a big Albert Pujols fan at the time, still am, and therefore I gravitated to the Cardinals a little bit. I was able to watch the game with my parents, and I was freaking out that the Cardinals were about to lose the World Series, but then David Freese showed up. He gave us some clutch hits to get them through and win, and they ended up winning the World Series because of it. And it's a big moment for me as a sports fan, and I just can't get over the moment. It was a big one.